Hi everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and welcome to my cozy kitchen. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I certainly am. Weather here is pretty nice here in Minnesota. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's a little overcast, but anyway, weather's good. Today I'm going to do another nice light meal and I'm doing tacos, but I got a different twist to this. So it is harvest season, and when you have things in your garden you need to use up, well, I kind of came up with a plan to use up some eggplant. So here's my eggplant, and I'm actually going to make a pico de gallo with eggplant. It will have tomato in it, it will have jalapeno, it will have onion, it will have cilantro, but I got a totally different twist. I'm actually going to grill this outside on my grill. So I'll give you some of the information that I have. I wrote it down because I've never made it before. Just so you know how much eggplant I got about 1.25 pounds of eggplant. I have one each medium-sized jalapeno pepper, which I will seed and dice. I have 1/4 of a medium-sized red onion. I will also dice that. I have 1 ounce of fresh cilantro, which I had already cut off the bunch. So this is just mostly the leafy tops of my cilantro. I've got some minced garlic. You could use fresh if you like. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of that garlic. I have 8 ounces of fresh tomatoes that I took from my garden. Now these are little guys like these here. They're not a cherry tomato exactly. They're called a 4th of July tomato. These have been really good tomatoes this year. I'm really happy with them. I have cumin. I'm going to use some ground cumin and salt. So anyway, let me show you how to put all this together. We're gonna get those eggplants grilled and put our pico together. So first time I've ever done this. All right, let's get the camera down and show you what we're doing. All right, so on my board, I've got my eggplant. I've got a tray right next to me here. First thing I'll do is I will cut off this leafy part of the eggplant, just like that, and cut the stem off. I'm going to cut the end off as well. And there we go. All right, now let's peel it. You don't have to peel it, but I'm going to serve this on top of tacos, so I think that peel will be a little chewy, so I don't want that. I'm going to just go ahead and take the skins off, just like that. All right, my eggplant is peeled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them down a little bit smaller so they're easier to deal with, because I want to cut them into planks basically so then I can grill them outside. Get some of that. And these are about 1/4 inch thick, just like that. All right, all the eggplant is cut down into planks, just like so. I'm going to have put them on my tray here. I'll show you this here so you can see what I'm doing. Now the tray won't be big enough to hold all of them, so what we'll do is we'll stack them, which is fine. But next thing I'm going to do is put my seasoning on here. What do I have in this bowl? I have 2 tablespoons of ground cumin and 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and it's a fine ground sea salt. So just go ahead and lightly sprinkle that over the top of your eggplants, and then we're going to stack them with the other one on top. Okay, just like that. That's going to add so much flavor. Go ahead and put your other ones right on top of that, just like that. You don't need to flip them over and do the other side. It's not necessary. All right, just throw them all on there, like so. And we are going to get them out on that grill. I already have my grill fired up. It's been on for a little bit. And basically, I've been working on this for about no more than 10 minutes, just so you know what the time is. You can do this pretty quick. I would say that this You could do this dish probably in about 30 minutes total. Okay, there you go. We got a pair of tongs right here, so we're gonna go ahead and get these eggplants out on my grill and fire them up. Put that cumin side down on your grill. So give this eggplant so much flavor. And we may have to adjust the salt. I don't know that 1 teaspoon will be enough, but we can do that while we're making our mix-up. So I wouldn't worry about that right now. Just go ahead and get these on your grill. Go ahead and get them all on there. They should fit. Yeah, squeeze them in. It smells good already. Not even cooked yet. And there you go. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cover it down, and we'll let them cook for a little bit. I'm going to go back upstairs in the kitchen and continue to work on the rest of my vegetable prep. All right, so while your eggplant is cooking, we're going to go ahead and process our other vegetables. So this is my jalapeno. Usually what I do whenever I have jalapeno, I check to see how hot it is before I add it to everything. So I'll go ahead and take the seeds out of it. You see I'm using a spoon. It's just, if you try to scrape it out of there with your fingers, you get the oils of the seed underneath your nails. And believe me, it can burn later. You touch your eyes or something, it can be not good. Okay, so I like to take a little piece off and then just try it. Good. It's not too spicy. So we're going to go ahead and dice this nice and small. Just like that. All right, just like so. Again, that's a medium-sized jalapeno. I have jalapenos growing in my garden, but they're not very big, so I didn't use any of those. Okay. Hopefully that's not going to be too spicy. All right, let's go ahead and do that red onion. Again, really small dice. Follow the grain like I'm doing. I like to cut through the middle. Just helps dice it a little bit easier. And just go ahead and dice it up. Run your knife through the onion. Break it down a little smaller. And that's it. Okay, throw that in your bowl. And there we go. Okay, now we're going to do these tomatoes. So I'm going to just take that stem out of there. Do this quick. Just like so. Okay, take all those and move them. And let's go ahead and cut those in pieces. In a small diced. Just like we would if you were doing just a normal pico de gallo. Nice and small. And this again is going to go with my chicken tacos that I'm doing. All right, there you have it. Tomatoes are diced. Okay, go ahead and throw those in your bowl. Let's go check on our eggplant. I'll set that there and we will come right back to it. Okay, eggplant looks great. And they've only been on here for a few minutes. Look at that. That's perfect. That looks unreal. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling them off. Set them off to the side here. Oh my goodness. They look fantastic. And now my grill's ready to rock and roll for my chicken too. I think I might have an award-winning dish, but we'll see. Haven't tried it yet. And I'm going to get my chicken on there for my tacos. So there you go. Eggplant is grilled. Oh, smells really good. Okay, let's go ahead and get my chicken on. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna close my grill down and I'm gonna let those chickens cook nice and slow. All right, let's bring this upstairs and get that pico de gallo finished up. All right, so I've got my eggplant upstairs on the board. I've got my tomatoes, onions, jalapenos in this bowl here. Okay, I am going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic to the bowl. 1 and 2. There we go. All right, now, like I said, you might have to adjust salt. That's the only thing that you may have to do, but I want to cut this eggplant and put it into my bowl with my tomatoes. Now, the eggplant, if you have to really like eggplant to like this dish, I would say. But by grilling it the way I did, it's just a little bit on that chewy side. But I think when it's marinating with that tomato for a little bit, it'll be just perfectly fine. Because I popped a little bit in my mouth and it's got that just slight chew to it. But I really like it. It has really good flavor. Just go ahead and dice it up small and throw it right into your bowl. And just continue. So take your strip like this, cut it into thirds. That's what I would do. And then dice it up just like so. This is the most time-consuming part, but well worth it. Then all we have to do is add that cilantro, and then we'll toss it all together, see how it tastes, and add a little bit more salt if we think we need it. All right, and there you go. Eggplant is cut. All right, the next thing we'll need to do is add the cilantro to our bowl. Okay, so go ahead and take your bunch of leafy cilantro. I like to roll it up on my hand a bit, and then chop, chop, chop. All right, that is absolutely perfectly fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and add it to that bowl there. Pretty excited about this dish today. So what I did with that leftover cumin and salt, I put it on my chicken breast that are grilling outside. And those are gonna be for my tacos. That'll be my protein. So there you go. Let's mix it up. All right, I have a spoon here. I'm going to mix up our eggplant pico. That's what we're gonna call it today. That looks so good, I'm telling you. I'm really excited to see how this tastes on top of those tacos. Look at that. That looks so good. And I think we need to try it. It's very interesting. I've never made anything like it. So here we go. Give it a try. That's good. Okay, like I said, the eggplant is just got that little bit chewiness to it. But I'm thinking when it sits with the tomato a little bit, it might actually soften up a little bit. But I think it's great. Different texture, but I'm not going to add any salt to it either. It tastes really good. Okay, there you go. Eggplant pico. Let's give you a little recap. All right, guys, I'm going to do a recap on my eggplant pico de gallo. This dish took very little time to cook. It probably took longer just to get my grill hot than it did to make this. It took me about 45 minutes from start to finish, and that's running up and down my patio stairs and stuff to my grill. Really a unique dish. Again, it's another way to use up eggplant. I think it's going to be fantastic with my chicken tacos, but I'll certainly let you know. I will post a photo at the end of the video so you can see what our dish looked like when we were serving it up for ourselves. I'm going to also serve it with some queso fresco, which would be a really nice condiment to go with it as well. I would like to thank all you out there that have subscribed to the channel up to this point. Please leave any comments if you have any. Also, again, subscriptions are free for you that have not subscribed. I just want to let you know that. It just lets you know when a video has been released. Please give me some thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that notification bell, ding, 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 to let me know you're in there. And otherwise, you guys have a fantastic day. Chef Leroy, and out.